Hello and welcome to another video. Today is going to be a self-explanatory about this game here. It's called the TGA, the Galactic Empire Roleplay, basically on the border. As you can see, right now I'm at the border of the spawn of the TGA, the Empire's soldiers. We are in the version 2.6, which means it's still in alpha. And right now, as you can see, there is a billboard with your courage. You can check your courage by the billboard, or you can simply press tab and check the courage option, and you will see your courage right here. You can also buy courage, but I don't recommend it because it's a little expensive and it's not worth it because you can play alpha hour to earn one courage and so on. There are plenty ranks you can earn. One of my ranks right now is E10, a sergeant major. The Sergeant Major has a priority here. He is able to host, or I mean, not host, but help in several startups, as not just as a leader, but he is responsible to organize the line of soldiers. He helps the shock troopers to post the soldiers. That right there is a shock trooper, is a division. I'm going uh, I'm going to explain about the divisions after, but first I'm going to tell you about the ranks. So E3 E3 is a private first class. They are able to manage the buffs. The buffs are where you type to the immigrants to check on the immigrants. You can control the buffs with that rank. The cadets have to stand on the post because they are still recruits. They are still learning. They receive a gun to defend the front lines of the gate inside area, of course. The E4 is one head ahead of the E5, which means the E5 will be allowed to leave the border. The E4 won't be allowed to leave. He has to stay, but he's almost reaching the requisite. The rest, the sergeants, they help around the border. They defend the border outside, inside, and so on. This is how the TGA ranks system works. Basically, the sergeants have more free will than the rest of the ranks, but they can help a lot inside of the border. Right now, I can make this guy post because I'm higher rank, so I have authority. I'm gonna tell him to post. Post at the red line. As you see, I have some authority, so he has to follow my commands because I'm a higher rank, and he does so. But do not abuse your power because if you abuse your power, you can get in trouble by facing emotion or being abusive. So don't abuse it, just use it when it needs to be used. Okay, so another thing I have to tell you is I'm part of a division. I'm going now to explain what is the difference between an Imperial Trooper and a division. So, the Imperial Trooper is a basic rank of the Imperial Army. You start as a cadet and you rank up to the next one. As you can see, I'm A10 as I talk to you, but now I'm gonna choose my division. I'm part of the Vader Fist, as known as the Vader army of the Clone Wars. Um, we have some perks. We have some items you maybe don't gonna get it because they are exclusive for our division. Shock Troopers as well have their own items as well. I was part of the Shock Troopers a long time ago. They have other jobs than us. We focus more on protecting the main gate. We have a limited area to defend, but we make sure to secure outside and inside. We are the elite division. We are a privileged division. We have probably the most count of members of the game. We are pretty privileged for our tactics and our formations. In my opinion, the Vader Fist is, for me, is one of the best divisions. Um, Shock Troopers, they are also good, but I do prefer our division, to be honest. As a Shock Trooper, I was always meant to be strict and always meant to follow the troopers who post, and that was kind of annoying. But if you like to post people, that's your job, so Another thing I like of this game is the Scout Troopers. The Scout Troopers are a division specialized in high grounds and long ranges. They use snipers, so they are also meant to be camping on the high ground in tents. Their priority is eliminate the hostiles on first sight. They are specialized in scoping. They are snipers. Another division I want to tell you about is the Death Troopers. The Death Troopers are elite corps division, much more elite and more professional than us. They are a few, but they are pretty effective, and they probably are the one of the most elite divisions of the game. You might find some Death Troopers in tough situation, like in rebel raids. Oh, they actually operate in those cases of uh, a server full of raiders. In case they just prepare to action, they deploy and that stuff. I don't know much about the Death Troopers, but I know they are a pretty elite division. They are pretty good at shooting. They almost never fail a target. The Death Troopers also are meant to be guarding officers. They are pretty disciplined as well. They have to guard the officers as an elite class. Another class is the Imperial Red Guard. The Imperial Red Guard are descendants of the Red Guard. They were the same. The difference is because they are part of the Emperor. They are part of the Empire, so the name has changed to Imperial Red Guard. The priority as the Red Guard is to protect VIPs, protect officers. No, officers they don't protect, but if he's a VIP officer, like a high rank officer, like a Grand Inquisitor, he can be an officer, I guess, but he is an Inquisitor's class, so he's not like a officer, but he's almost close as it. They get protected by the Red Guard exclusive private guards, which wear a red cape and are meant to use a pike weapon, but in this case they use just a E11 and they have handcuffs. They were supposed to have those spikes, but here they don't have. Still yet, but they're probably gonna have it, because it's part of the culture of the Red Guard. Use those spikes in close range. The Red Guards are meant to be very disciplined. They are meant to be very uh, or willing to protect the VIP at all costs. They are one of the most strict divisions. They are not allowed to speak as the Death Troopers, but they have to be more strict. They have to be more professional. They have to be more disciplined. If you want to be a Red Guard, it's your chance. There's a recruitment channel. It's gonna be complicated, but if you wish to be a very disciplined guard, you can give it a try. Another thing you must or you should know is there are some requisites before joining a division. Most of the requisites I recommend you to level up or rank up to E4 for you'll be able to assist more tryouts and check what division you like more. I recommend you to join my division. For me, this division is one of my favorites at all times, so if you want to join the Vader Fist, I will be glad if you join. By the way, if you join the Vader Fist, make sure to say in the comments, I joined the Vader Fist by Dark Miguel Z. And also, I'm probably someday, if I made it, I can become an officer. It will be my dream goal right now. Be officer, hosting events for you, trainings, teach you more how to rank up, stand in here like half an hour, 2 hours for another points, and keep going to fill your timer to earn more courage. The rest I cannot reveal you, sorry, but I cannot. There's another division I want to talk to you about. It's probably one of the divisions you might not ever notice yet. One of the divisions probably I have saw in a few time, like 5 days, 4 days. They are the Imperial Engineers. What are the Imperial Engineers? They are some specialized corps, I think, if I'm not wrong. They are professionalized in espionage. My bad. Espionage, as you see. They basically spy on the troopers. They analyze, they observe. They're like the eagles of the Empire. They almost know all. They can access the cameras. They are hidden somewhere. I don't even know. They have some skill. I don't even know how to be like them. And I'm probably not going to be like them ever because it's a chosen division. They probably are seeking for new members right now. They can be observing anytime when you are with them on the server, so don't be afraid of them. They don't speak usually. They are pretty silent. They are just observing. They just talk when it needs to be talked, the thing they want to say. But the rest, they are pretty silent. They are pretty creepy. So do not mess with them. You're probably gonna end up dead. This is all you need to know. I think there's no much requisite to join that division. It's just by invite. Not many probably gonna be able to join them. It's more a secretive division, like the KPGB from the Red Army. I don't think I'm gonna I don't think I'm gonna be invited to join them because I don't think I have that privilege to be part of that groups because that group is not for everyone. It has to be someone with a high rank, not just high rank, just like a high history, a contribution, something meant to be important to join that. But I'm fine. I like my division. It's just I wanted to be officer sometime, but the the game will decide, and we'll see if I can become one. If I become one, I might make a video. If I get guarded by death troopers, I might explain why. And so that's it. I hope you like this video. I hope you learned about the courage. 1 hour, half hour equals 1 courage. 2 hours, 3 courage, 2 courage. 4 hours, 3 courage. 6 hours, more courage, and so on. This is all you need to know about this game. I hope I help you know the basics. I hope you understand you're not allowed to leave the border. You need to have the E5, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like. It will help me a lot if you can, of course. And that's it. So I see you in another video if you're interested to know more about this game. And that's it.